What up, YouTube? Timo's here. Now, here is my review for the new French horror film simply titled Titane. Now, this movie is actually directed by Julia um, Ducournau, who also directed this cannibal movie a couple years ago called Raw, about this woman who pretty much only survives by actually eating people. Yeah, yummy, right? Anyway, that Raw, by the way, was really good. Like, one of the most weirdest and disturbing movies I saw that year. I mean, I remember watching that thing in theaters. I'm like, what the heck was this? But I really thought the movie was pretty fine. I mean, it was definitely a really intriguing lead action that was pretty good. And so I was really interested to see what her next movie is going to be. It's shame that she waited like a couple years before, like a few years prior to do her next film. And Titanic, of course, here she ended up actually uh, pretty much being one of the um, one of the fourth woman to win the to pretty much win the Palme Dior award at the Cannes Film Festival for Best Director for this. And frankly, I thought she did a really decent job with this. The film also premiered at Toronto National Film Festival and even won People's Choice Award for Midnight Madness. So there's that. This movie is so. This film, by the way, how would she ever top? Like when I first saw Raw, I'm like, how the heck is she gonna top Raw? She tops it off with a film about a woman who literally gets a. I kid you not. This is literally the synopsis. She gets pregnant by a car. Yeah, but it really does stop there. Like here you got the film does start on this actress named Agatha Roselle, who plays Alexa, who's like this woman who ends up being injured by a car as a child, and she has like this titanium plate in her head. And it top it off. Years later, Alexa is now like this adult and wearing a large scar outside her head, and she works as like this sex showgirl at this motor show. And there, she also first was this with this coworker named Justine, and she also ends up pretty much literally killing people as well. Like she literally grows up to. It reveals that she is a serial killer who has murdered several men and women in the past few months. And so like yeah, I mean the kills by the way is insane. I mean there's also a scene where like she literally does some stuff inside. I'm not going to go into my details because I don't want my video to get taken down. But she does something in her car that literally somehow gets her pregnant from her car. I'm like, whoa, okay, that takes Christine to a whole new level, you know. But anyway, of course, you also had some other interesting cast members too. Like you had Vincent London, who actually plays her father, who is so good in this. Speaking of Raw, you also had Bernice Miller, Marlara, who actually was in the movie Raw. She was also in this. I mean, this movie is pretty much a body horror film that felt like in this vein of David Cronenberg, body horror films. Definitely, this literally did felt like a David Cronenberg movie, you know. But anyway, yeah, I thought the lead actress, Agatha Roselle, was so good in this. She really played her role really well. The movie is very violent, is funny at times. Uh, Now, to keep a low profile, she even actually cuts her hair off and pretty much pretends like she's a boy now. So, yeah, she pretty much get a bit of like a sex change, if you will. But anyway, yeah, it's such a really intense horror fantasy film that is very weird. The cinematography in this thing is beautiful. Like, I really love the cinematography in this movie. Uh, but anyway, it also had a weird ending that I'm not going to go into details with. I mean, this movie is so intense. It's crazy. I'm like, I I really agree with the people of fact because of course people at cons actually saw this movie and they said that this is one of the most disturbing movies they saw this year. I could see why. I mean, after Titanic and after Raw, I could see what the director's going to do next. I mean, she's definitely remind me like a female version of David Cronenberg, you know. So yeah, it's gonna be interesting to see what she's gonna do down the line. But yeah, if you guys have not really seen Titanic, it is in theaters. Give it a go. You might enjoy it or you might not enjoy it. Either way. But I mean, this movie's not gonna be for everyone. All right. But anyway, let me lead you guys. Did you have a chance to check out Titania? If so, what's up? Did you like it? Did you not like it? Drop comments below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit that bell for more notifications. This is Timmy signing out.